are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's Gerard Dyson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Seattle, left fielder Gerard Dyson.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Gene Segura is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Previously against Cole Hamels, just a 3 for 13 batting line. 1 out, nobody on. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastballs. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
Here it comes, 1-0. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Segura runs. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The tag from Andrus, and they got him at second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. A fine start to the ball game for Cole Hamels. It's the Mariners nothing. Rangers coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
About time for the home 9 to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
And he lays off there 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him. That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's one away. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
I think the sinker ball is the toughest pitch to hit because you're told all the time to look down for a ball, and every pitcher's told to get it down. But then when you start to swing and the ball sinks even more, that's when you get ground balls. So you got to go there with a real good game plan of making him get that ball up, which he knows he's not trying to do. It's a tough battle.
Here comes the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Third baseman, Adrian.
Stepping in, Adrian Beltre. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Hernandez looks in. The 2-2 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Rangers set down in order. Still no score. So coming to the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Nelson Cruz.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The pitch. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Rangers dugout. The next 3-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Backhanded. And now a jump throw against his body. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Jonathan Lucroy. You know, everybody talks about his ability to frame pitches. One of the best framers in all the game, but I really like how he catches and throws. This guy can catch.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Previously against Cole Hamels, 7 hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2.
That's a ball.
Ball 2.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Come on, Rangers!
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Way in front of that fastball.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. It remains 0-0. At the plate, Mike Napoli. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
First baseman, Mike Napoli.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to left field. Dyson on the run. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Rognedodor now. The head-to-head history with King Felix. 4 hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch. And that misses. Ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again. 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
He'll try again. 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Coming to the plate now, Jurickson Profar. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way out in front. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hernandez readies. Another 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, catcher.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out here and a runner at second. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for Texas. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in now, Danny Valencia. Previously against Cole Hamels, 4 for 15. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Set to deal on 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Batting 8th, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High pop up. Beltre is calling for it. 2 down.
Batting 9th, center fielder number 12, Leonis Martin.
Standing in, Leonis Martin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. This is grounded foul.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Great effort by the third baseman. Pitchers love it when guys sell out for you and get dirty.
Now batting, left fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Standing in now, Gerard Dyson. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Therefore, it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire the side. Mariners leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Ball 2.
Inside, ball 2.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Elvis Andrus now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Carlos Gomez.
And Hernandez will go to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Here's Carlos Gomez. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Outside. 3-0 now. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded to third. There is Seager. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Rangers,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And he got him. Rangers leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low apparently. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. In there, 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes count.
The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Digging in to try it again, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Right over the middle, knee high.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Ready on 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
1-2. Here it comes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Again, a 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle.
Into the box
Seager.
now. Kyle Seager comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Hamels ready with the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Profar is under it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Riding in once again, Adrian Beltre. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Adrian Beltre.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Here's Mike Napoli now as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Rougned Odor now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Runner goes for second. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. And he is in there.
Well, that single right there moves runners to first and third in less than 2 outs. He's been throwing a terrific game. Shutout so far, but he's going to have to figure out some magic to wiggle out of this one. Still got the double play in order. Maybe he can roll that double play ball.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Has a look, now the pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. The 0-1 on its way. And there's ball 1. Next pitch for Felix will be number 75 in the ball game. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The throw to third. And he's safe.
Well, that 2 RBI base hit is some big runs right there. In the middle innings, those are critical because now, as you move forward, you get to the best part of your bullpen as you set it up to shut the game down. Maybe they'll add more runs, but if not, you're set up pretty good.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Set to deliver the 0-1. A little bouncer. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. A base hit in his first trip. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Hernandez comes set. Here it comes on 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rangers 3 and the Mariners nothing. Into the box, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Great stop by Napoli. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Stepping in now, Danny Valencia. Liner towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that first pitch single right there, something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
In now, Mitch Henniger, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Mariners go down quietly there. Still down 3-0. Here's Carlos Gomez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First delivery to him on the way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Pitch on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Seager is under it near the mound. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Due to follow here is Adrian Beltre. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Valencia, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 29, Adrian.
Ready for another shot now. Adrian Beltre, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Now the 0-2 to Beltre. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. Now let's see if the bats can come to life. They're down 3-0. Here's Leonis Martin, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, and he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out.
The left fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Ready for another shot now. Gerard Dyson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready on 1-2. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Gene Segura standing in. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes, 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but a multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Beltre will make the catch to retire the side. Mariners leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Mike Napoli.
Leading off for the
We
Rangers.
thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Mark Zipchinski, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Mark Zipchinski.
Digging in and looking for more, Rougned Odor. Lifetime versus this arm, 1 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Jurickson Profar, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Valencia gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Nelson Cruz.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Nail that runner.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Rolled slowly to first. Napoli charging in on it, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is low, ball 1. A man at third with 1 away. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Matt, this is that situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on third base. You got a 2-0 count. You know they're going to nibble, but if you can put the ball in play, you got a good chance of picking up that run.
2-0 pitch on the way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. 1 out and a runner on third. Zunino, a drive. That's out to deep left field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he's able to hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Danny Valencia is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Standing in now, Danny Valencia, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gomez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. It's the Rangers 3 and the Mariners 1.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now as they'll hand it off to Casey Fien here.
Casey Fien.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. They'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Lays off 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short, and there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it
Right
and
fielder,
bang it.
number 30, Nomar Mazzara.
In now, Nomar Mazzara. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. One 0 count. Here it is. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and they turn the double play.
A really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Stepping in now, Elvis Andrus, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The payoff pitch one more time. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Martin is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for the Rangers. And it's still 3-1. Matt Bush has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51. Matt Bush.
Here's Leonis Martin. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Center fielder number 12, Leonis Martin.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1, and he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A high fastball is in there. Now here's the pitch.
Swing and a miss.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Here's Gerard Dyson. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about him. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
One and 0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed up a little high.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
From the stretch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's got to get his head together. Step off, refocus. Look, hit a batter, and now it looks like he might walk this guy to start the inning. Not a good way to start the inning.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Just keeping him afloat. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Beltre will take this one in for route number 1.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
That's that international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets a hitter. That could end my career right there.
The 1-0 delivery. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-1 on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gomez racing back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Here's Robbie Cano now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Cano waits on the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Ready with the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Off is Martin. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull. But he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bizarro looks up. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-3 Seattle. Evan Scribner is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Evan Scribner.
Sean O'Malley will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 36, Sean O'Malley.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A fastball that just misses inside. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's one away.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Striding in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Hit to first. Valencia is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 29, Adrian.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 4-1. One 0 count. Here it is. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Mike Napoli would be next. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Mike Napoli now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Now another 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1 left for Texas. Score holds at 4-3. The Dallas skyline in the background as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Keone Kela enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here now is Mike Zunino. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Danny Valencia. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mitch Haniger stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Nothing further in the Seattle ninth. Last chance time for the Rangers. They trail by a run. It's 4-3. Edwin Diaz enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Digging in once again, Rougned Odor. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First offering on its way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
1-2. Here it comes. Hard hit towards center. Martin is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Fly ball heading for the alley. Martin on the move. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Lucroy will take the turn and head for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here in the 9th, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazara. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And that misses 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Here it comes on 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Martin going back. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. So a 2-run shot to left center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, it wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.